Today we're fixing some damaged studs in a wall behind what used to be a tub shower. And you see here that we're cleaning up, getting everything out, getting everything off the studs. There's staples, screws, chunks of insulation. So the first thing I like to do is get everything cleaned up so that way we can see where we need to begin. So this next little bit is just us cleaning up. And by the way, that's my son helping. He was taking over winter break, so he wanted to come and earn some money, and I'm happy to oblige and enjoy having him out. So he is using the dual oscillating tool, which is one of our favorites. Taking some screws out of the studs. Like I said, we're just getting everything cleaned up down to the bare studs. That way, once everything's cleaned up, we can go through and figure out what's dry rotted and what's still solid lumber, cut back what we can, so when we sister in our new studs, framing members, blocks, what have you, we have good solid wood to connect to. If you're enjoying this video so far and you would like to see more like this, I'd invite you to please subscribe. Anyway, we're still cleaning up, looking in the corner. The corner is always the toughest part to clean up. There's glue, staples, nails, screws, everything you can imagine. Now I'm going to start cutting away the top of that damaged stud, the three that are holding up the window sill. Luckily, I was able to come down an inch and a half and find good lumber. That way, when I put my second mud sill in, I'll have some really good backing for it. It's for the nails to catch on. Here I am putting in the second window sill after I cut back the tops of the studs an inch and a half. As you can see, went in, I have good lumber to nail to, and I get nailed in. Now it's on to the bottom. All right, here's where we're going to start adding some more blocks to the bottom plate of the wall just to reinforce that. So when we bring our studs in, we have something solid to land on. I got my studs cut. I've got something on the top and bottom, solid nail and tube, plus the existing studs. Tap them in, get them dry fitted, and a little tight. There we go. Use the level, nice and plumb. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. That's all we got to do. Anyway, these are going in real nicely. Everything's nice and plumb. Next, we're going to start adding some blocks. This home has aluminum siding, and there's some joints where we need to support on the outside. So we're installing some blocks so when we're done, we can go on the exterior and put our screws back in and support our siding, and till which time the owner decides to change the siding. Here we can take a roll of insulation. We're going to fill these bays in while we're there. That way until the customer gets it the shower done. At least so we have a little bit more thermal protection. Here I am cutting it down. It's not the cleanest cut. One day I left my insulation knife under a house and I'm cutting it with the razor knife, which is fine, just not as clean, but it fits when you cram it into the bather.